Okay, this is wild mallard. With these the tendons in a mallard's legs aren't as strong, so you don't have to bother pulling the tendons out. So you just break the joint like that, and like that. Right, so I've already plucked these because plucking ducks takes forever. Right, so we go down the back of the neck like this, and then pull down, pull the neck out, roll back over, put some weight on it, and that's the neck off. Yeah. Then we grab hold of his airway and pull that out. There we go. And then off of his head. Just check around for any nasties. Yep, that's lovely and clear. There's a duck's voice box there, which is why they can quack so loud. It's actually like a big calcified lump. Right, now with gutting there's a pelvis bone that runs up here, if you can see that. So what I usually do is cut a figure of 8 like that round the anus and then round there, which allows you enough room to get your fingers in, but doesn't leave a sharp edge on the end of the bones. So we go that there. Put my torch on. There we go. That's better. Okay. So then gently put your fingers up and feel along the underside of the bone there. Keep going all the way to the front. And just with your 2 fingers hook everything out. Right, and then work in from the sides, right in the front, in the bottom of the rib cage. There's some where the ribs come down round like that. You have to pull that bit out because that's his lungs. Anything that's in between them ribs. Which is that's his lungs there, and got a bit of air tube on it. Just check there's anything else in there. Right, we'll just pull that round. There you go. That's gutted and ready to go. Now there's going to be lead shot in this one, but it's just going to be down to a case of when you're eating it, be careful. So there you go. When you do this, because you're putting your 2 fingers in, you're scooping, and then you're pulling back. But if this has been injured and the bones are broken and sharp, if you get a bone go up underneath your fingernail, that's really going to hurt. And because there's bacteria in the guts, it's probably going to go septic and just be blooming painful. Right, then we'll pick the lungs out again. If you can't get all the lungs out, it doesn't really matter. It's just the lungs can taste quite bitter, and a lot of people reckon it affects the flavour of the bird. Right. There you go. 2 cracky ducks ready to go. Right, Mark. You taking over?
Yeah, mate. We're gonna. Simplicity in itself. It's just Japanese 5 spice for the most part, and then a long slow roasting. There'll be some, obviously, the cucumber, spring onions, and I did cheat. I went to my local Chinese restaurant and buy the pancakes there, 80p a packet. Got 2 packets of those and some hoisin sauce.
Down.
Sorry. some hoisin sauce,
Yep.
just from the local Chinese, just to make things easier. But if you think you can buy a duck for £8 from Asda's or Tesco's, and it costs you £32 for a full duck, you see, if we can do this on a camp, you can certainly do it at home. And basically what I want to do is trivet the birds, because I want them to sit off the bottom of that tray with a tiny bit of water in, so they steam over time. This looks excessive, but believe me, it's not. It needs this much.
Yeah. The wild ducks are always a lot different to normal ducks as well, because they're a lot leaner. They don't carry the body fat.
It's because they're trying to fly away from the shotgun most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's basically it. It couldn't get any simpler than that. Right, what I'll do is I'll chop up as a trivet. What I'm going to do is use slivers of cucumber. You can use potatoes, anything you like really. If you're indoors, you can use a wire rack, like a cake cooling rack.
Yep.
They work well, and they're cheap as chips. 2 of these should be enough. I'm not worried, obviously, about the amount of 5 spice I'm getting on the cucumber, because I need a damn sight more. Okay. Remove the plastic.
Might need a few more under that.
Yeah, I will do. I'll make sure I'll secure them. Dancing birds, husband and wife. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the bottom of it to help stop it drying out, and then I'll add water to it. Keep checking it in. Obviously, duck's quite fatty. Shot bolt duck is a lot more fattier than this.
Yeah, these are dead lean.
Yeah, so
yeah, you need a bit of lube.
Yeah, depending on how it goes, and then the next idea is to put this tray over the top, secure that down with some tin foil, and off we go on the fire.
We got lovely. We got any of the ransoms left?
I don't know. We'll have to ask. And is there any ransom left?
Sorry?
Ransoms, is there any left?
Say.
Yeah, just going to add some ransom to it, because obviously as that steams and infuses with the water that I'm going to put in here, that'll impart some sort of flavour, garlicky wild flavour to our duck. So we'll get them in. As I say, you will have to check this and keep skimming off the fat, because what we want to do is get that fat out so it doesn't steam the duck. You want it to dry it right out and get rid of as much fat as you can, and that's when you start forking, and that's what you see when you buy it from the Chinese. So we're going to have a tidy up, and we'll bring you back when we're a little bit further along. The amount of oil that was in there was replaced the amount of water, so the water's boiled off and replaced it with the oil, so just let it out. There's probably a centimetre of oil in. All you can see, if you come around the side, you can see how high it got up. Yeah.
You just stabbed a hole in the bottom of the tin to drain the oil out.
Yeah, just drain the oil out, and now I'm going to close it up and I'm going to bring it to the side of the fire.
Yeah.
Just to slow the cooking process down, just to render the more...
more drying out, isn't it?
Yeah, the more oil you get.
What are you going to do? Bring them down, put them on the stones there?
Probably, yeah, indirect heat, because the more of that fat you get out, the more it'll crumble up, and that'll resemble the aromatic duck you get from your local Chinese.
Very, very nice.
And it smells like it already, doesn't it?
And then we've got the smoked heart that we put down the chimney. Just finishing off there. It's lovely and smoked on the outside. It's just... And then we've got...
Oh, and by the way, this oven seems to be working really well.
Inside there we've got a fruit of the forest crumble. Pull it forward a bit.
Carlo, eat your heart out.
What? He won't eat. No, he won't be offended. He'll fucking love it.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
A fucking good lad.
We're playing the game now, mate. Get into it and see how dry we've got it. Just gonna fork it off the breast. Yeah, it's not quite. Yeah, it's not done, mate.
Get some
Needs longer. Just needs longer. Just as that should be like. It'd be nice. It'd be really tasty.
Oh fuck man.
that it's not. It needs to be drier than that.
Yeah.
That moisture needs to come out so well. When I touch it, it just goes. Woof. Should we start it again? Or no?
Yeah, can do.
To put it on.
Do you want to have apple pie first?
Yeah, come on, fuck it.
Pudding. Denim.
But yeah, denim works really, really well.
I don't think I've tried denim yet.
Because it's thick, it doesn't break down. Do you know what else what Georgia was doing as well?
Is that done?
I think that might be just about there.
Lovely job.